Good afternoon. We are here on the high street of Cuckfield, where we are taking on one of these very rarely available and highly sought after neo-Georgian 3-bedroom properties at the top of the high street, or northern end of the high street, Northern Breach. So this is number 3 Northern Breach. I'm sure many of you watching this video know exactly where I am. As mentioned, we're at the top of the high street of the ever popular village of Cuckfield. I'm sure you're all very used to and know all its amenities and what the village has to offer. Just in front of me here, this is the entrance to Cuckfield Recreational Ground. So, you know, very, very nice walks into there. We've got the beautiful Cuckfield House, one of the most fabulous homes in the village, overlooking us here. So if you want to live in the middle of Cuckfield, this is as central as it gets, but it's nice and set back, about 40 odd feet set back from the road itself. The property comes with a very lovely 100-foot garden, a garage and a parking space. These homes are normally rarely available. Funny enough, the next door neighbour, number 4, sold only 12 months ago. That was a probate sale. It was snapped up the day it hit the market. And like buses, you never see one and two come along at once. We are now launching the next door neighbour to that, number 3. So it's end of chain, vacant possession home. And as I say, if you're looking for a home like this, these never ever really come to market. In the 20 years I've been here, this is number 2. So don't miss out on this opportunity. So come with me as I show you the house. So we're going to come up these steps, up this lovely long front entrance path here to the front door. And as we come in, we come into the entrance hall. So on our right hand side, we have the WC cloakroom. We have a fixed glass panel in front of us. I wonder if that could maybe be rejigged and you could change the layout of that if you wished. But we come into this nice bay window sitting room here. Very classic neo-Georgian design. I'll slowly bring the camera around to give you an idea of how the property looks internally. Many of the people that have bought these, I think, or own them for a long time, have changed them over the years. But the layout currently works very well for most. So we have a dining area off the back, and this is how this room looks here as well. So we come through off the living room into a kitchen. So we have a kitchen here which is all light units, everything very livable, everything works, etc. But again, giving an incoming purchaser a lot of scope to do something here. And we have just here the conservatory off the back, which leads into that lovely 100-foot garden, which I'll show you in more detail a bit later. So coming back through to the entrance hall where we started, we have the stairs that take us to the first floor. So up here we have 3 good-sized bedrooms and a bathroom. So as we come up, immediately on our right-hand side, we have the bathroom, which has been refitted a few years ago, fully tiled, clean white suite, everything works, everything's functioning. We have an airing cupboard to our left-hand side, or should I say a towel cupboard, because the house has now got a combi boiler. Here we have bedroom 2, which is a really good size, big boxy square bedroom with a little sink in the corner and a fitted wardrobe. Down the hall, come to the master bedroom, which is a really good size, lovely and bright at the front here. So west facing at the front here, this property, and east facing at the back. This is a really good sized bedroom, loads of space for wardrobes and a double fitted wardrobe here as well. And at the end of the hall is bedroom 3, which is a reasonable sized bedroom, a good sized single bedroom. Probably could call it a small double. So 3 good sized bedrooms up here. So that's a good internal overview of 3 Northern Breach. Come with me as I show you that wonderful 100-foot garden and the garage and parking area. So coming through to the east facing garden here, we're going to come through the kitchen and conservatory, where we're immediately greeted with this very nice patio area here. Now the gardens on these properties are a really good size. They're about 100 feet in length and around 35 feet in width. So for a high street property, this is a very good sized garden indeed. Made to mainly lawn, with this concrete path that goes down the middle we keep going down here. So come through the arch. As you can see, it's a nice winding garden. On the left hand side here we have a shed, and this is where the owner keeps their bins. And then through the back gate, this takes us to a little path where we come down here and round into the garage and parking area for the properties of Northern Breach. So this is the driveway down the side of your next door neighbour's house. That of course is the high street, and that there is the entrance to Cuckfield Park itself. So right on the high street, and this property has garage number 3 with this door here, and as you can clearly see, you have the parking in front of the garage. So again, for the high street itself, to have a garage and a parking space and a lovely 100-foot garden is fabulous. So a very, very great house in a great spot. Anyone looking for central Cuckfield living, but doesn't want, you know, the upkeep of a very old property, this one could well be for you. So if you have any further questions on this house or want to come and have a look, don't hesitate to give us a call at Mansell McTaggart Cuckfield. We'd love to hear from you soon. Thank you.